Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers. Robots in disguise.
You actually want to pause and watch the Thunderbolts trailer, or no?
Let me win this fight first.
Alright, fuck it. We'll do it between it. Alright, we're back.
So, Motormaster totally just came back from being downed because reasons.
Because the script says he's not supposed to be dead yet. No one plays a Platinum game for this story.
Yep. Oh, get fucked!
That's beautiful. God damn. It's like you just, you're going about your daily job, everything's going fine, and then some little punk, like the Autobot that no one remembers, comes out of fucking nowhere and proceeds to just fucking walk up and down your ass, and then you have to go home and listen to Scar scream, bullshit you about how he almost won, and everyone's just like, shut up, Starscream, and he won't shut up.
Sideswipe's actually pretty popular. He got 2 Masterpiece figures. The only
I
other,
would be impressed if that meant anything to me.
The only other people who got 2 Masterpiece figures were Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus.
Fair enough.
And the only reason Ultra Magnus got 2 was because he's a remold of Prime.
So he got the same 2 as Optimus?
No, he got 1 that was his own and 1 that was a retool of Optimus.
Fair enough. Goddamn.
I'm just gonna blaze through this. I know he's back up, I'm just not gonna bother.
You can only knock the same guy out so many times.
Yeah, my limit is twice. After that, it stops being fun. And
wow, that was out of sync.
Yeah. Well,
that was like a Godzilla extra.
This game was made in Japan.
Well, fair enough. So it was literally a. All right, now you fight him for real though.
Yeah, and he starts actually using special attacks.
He starts using non-jobber moves. Behold, the technique of crouching jobber, hidden boss fight. Can't help noticing a distinct lack of effectiveness of your current stratagem. Have you tried sucking less?
Hold on, let me give that a try.
That actually makes me wonder, do you think that Transformers computer has a version of Clippy on it? That's like a... Actually, when you think about it, Clippy would be the ultimate Transformer. Because he transforms from like a paperclip into fucking everything.
That's true. Oh, man.
You think he would be like a deity in the Transformers pantheon?
One of my... maybe.
Right next to like a 3-in-1 game console? Behold, our progenitors, the 3-in-1 game console. It could be plugged into any television, so the legends go.
Well, my favorite Transformer is Six Shot. And his whole thing is that he has 6 forms, and that is like an unprecedented number of transformations. And his end goal...
I had 6 forms. All of them were my high school career. Boy, that was a awkward phase.
But yeah, basically he was a Decepticon who didn't really care about the Decepticon cause. What he wanted was to be able to transform into everything, and he figured that going to war on multiple planets was the best way to handle that.
So he just never reset his fucking browser history?
Basically.
Oh god. Actually, you know what? Fallout 4 has a lot of missions that go on this premise.
What, find the thing?
You have a radar, find the thing. In fact, the Brotherhood of Steel storyline has a bunch of them. And, like, they range from being, like... Actually, they kind of get really annoying, just because you have to use the radio for it. And, it doesn't give you a direction. You just have to walk around and listen to the frequency of the beeps. That's the only indication you have of the right direction.
That sucks.
And I mean, okay,
well,
I suppose if you don't know where a thing is, it realistically shouldn't be on your map. But at the same time, that's really...
Couldn't you have used another narrative device?
Yeah. Like, couldn't you have given me a heading? Like, they'll give you like a general, like, and mind you, huge area it could be in, but they give you no specific direction. I remember I was off by like 3 city blocks when I got the first beeps. For one of the hunt missions.
Wow.
And it was like one of the cases of like, I was like, oh fuck, I have a distance. I was going the wrong way for like 40 minutes. And, like, I'm not smart, but I'm not that dumb. That said, though, fucking great game. The new system for power armor makes sense. Although
Where
it
it's
is,
a powered set of armor.
yeah, it's pretty much you're driving the Iron Man Mark 1. The only downside, though, is that the power armor parts break so much easier. I'm actually going, like, half broke.
Is it worth it?
I'm going half broke all the time, fixing the armor.
So it's like,
Because, how it works
So
is
it's like the money-consuming armor from
Zelda, yeah.
Zelda.
So, like, the entire shtick is that, for power armor, when, if the parts are broken, you can still wear the...
Oh god, explosion, guys!
You can still wear the skeleton, and it'll give you all the benefits of having power armor, but with, like, half the armor rating. And none of the individual bonuses for the pieces of armor.
That sucks.
So if, like, you're, like, for example, the armor I'm currently rocking has huge bonuses against laser and, plasma damage. In addition to, like, the physical defense that it gives me. The downside to that, though, is that if any of the parts break and I'm hit with a laser where that part used to be, I take full damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. That said, it increases my carrying capacity by, like, fucking 70 pounds.
As it should.
Yeah. It also lets me punch a man's head clean off his fucking asshole, so that's good.
I might get that game after Christmas when I'm less poor and maybe it goes on sale.
I recommend it if your computer can handle it.
Well, if your computer can handle it, I'm sure mine
Not the
can.
laptop.
Oh.
It's a 5-year-old computer where the graphics card was just replaced.
Okay.
That said, you can actually go onto, I can't remember what the website is, but you can go onto a website where it'll quickly, like, run your...
WillItRun.com.
Yeah, run your specs and see.
Yeah, I actually really like that website.
It's how I figured out that the only thing I needed to upgrade was the graphics card, which surprised me.
Yeah, realistically, if you put a good graphics card on, like, a toaster, sometimes it'll run things.
Yeah. I just realized those dudes look like evil Bumblebee.
Yeah, kind of.
I can't help but feel like we're a bit superfluous. Also that, what's his name is, Mechagodzilla's underperforming in this fight.
Yeah, he is.
In that not everyone's dead yet. God damn it, Kiryu, Japan built you for the express purpose of not getting your shit wrecked. What are you doing?
Wheeljack getting attacked.
Light Bright's fucking up again.
Seriously? That's how little health he has? God
Wow.
damn it.
Looks like that guy I don't like I was completely justified in thinking was a jobber.
Yeah, he is. He really is. I've spent a lot of time upgrading his defense, but I'm starting to think that it doesn't actually affect how long he can last in these situations.
I'm gonna say that it's a very likely that none of your upgrades actually affect them in NPC mode.
Yeah, because they don't use any of the weapons I've equipped them with either.
I'm pretty sure when they're in NPC mode, they are hard-coded to operate in NPC mode.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I also can't help but think being a high-strength character in this particular situation would be better.
Yeah, I'm usually... well, I played through the entire thing as Grimlock.
Me too, buddy, me too. Don't you hate it when you have incontinent robots?
To be honest, I'm surprised you're not drunk right now.
Yeah, I would be, but I get the feeling I'm gonna be driving you home.
Oh, yeah, good point.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
Chode. I could get drunk right now and just leave you for your fucking devices.
And I'll take a bus, I guess.
But that said, I've had a long day and I need my cherry energy.
Oh, you're rock stars?
Man, I fucking love those things. All told, if I could, I would probably be some horrifying monster man with just like racks of those hooked into my spine to keep me alive.
If you were rich, would you do the Mr. Deeds thing and just have like a rock star water fountain?
No, it would go flat.
Good point.
I would have a dispenser.
Yeah, wasn't his thing Hawaiian Punch?
Yeah, probably.
Man, I fucking loved Hawaiian Punch. Whatever happened to that?
You can still buy it, but only in the States.
Oh, that sucks. That
'Cause-
shit was amazing.
You know what they do have still, though, is Sunny D.
Yeah, but Sunny D's not as good as I remember it. I'm not sure if it's just my rose-colored kid glasses. or
I
if
had
they
it
changed the
recently, and it
recipe.
very much is. Because it tasted exactly as I remember it, but then I was like, wow, this tastes exactly as I remember it.
It's
so why isn't it
shitty.
as great? Side job, you shot me in the back. No, I didn't. It was a Decepticon. Shut up. You know what?
What?
I just don't like escort missions, and I understand the need for them, but God, do I hate them.
Yeah, me too.
And then there's like games like Echo, where the fuck, or not Echo, Ico, where the entire game was an escort mission, and you're like, oh, hell. Even Resident Evil 4, the entirety of that was a escort mission. It was just a particularly good escort mission.
Same with Ico.
Yeah. Man, we gotta get that for the channel.
Ico?
Yeah.
Oh god, please don't be dead. I just took like 3 simultaneous bombs to save his ass.
You better appreciate it, Light Bright. I shoved so much explosives in my anus for you.
Here, let me return them to you.
Statements like that are probably gonna get me on watch lists. I know. I've seen the news. I know that Trump's doing too good in the polls. Although this president's election is probably going to bankrupt him in more ways than one at this point.
Well, I honestly think that letting Trump last as long as he is a ploy by the left, because he'll be unelectable in a general election.
Yeah. Actually, you know the funny thing is...
kept allies safe.
in a manner of speaking. Have you seen that one thing where someone's pointed out
check this shit out.
that Trump is bankrupting himself?
He is bankrupting himself.
No, but like every statement he makes is losing him millions.
Yep.
Formula One master?
Menasar.
What the fuck's that?
He's a combiner.
Oh, okay, fair enough. He seems to be made out of generic cars.
Yeah, basic,
Is Moto Master in there somewhere?
yeah, Motormaster's the center guy.
Oh, okay.
Basically the Decepticons needed something that could pass for a car.
So they got 5?
So they figured, why not make a combiner out of it? So in response, the Autobots made 5 that were planes and called them the Aerial Bots.
Well, I mean, I suppose at some point... It's a miracle the Autobots never lost the war, considering they had so little in the way of air support.
Yeah, you know what, you're right.
Like, speaking as a dude who understands how wars work, especially in science fiction, the army that has the better air support typically wins. And that's because if you can bomb the ever-loving fuck out of the enemy army, you typically do better than the enemy that can't. Now,
That is
granted,
a fair point.
that is not a hard and fast rule, because if it was, the Middle East wouldn't still be a problem.
And Vietnam would have been a victory.
So, I mean, I suppose that statement should have the cravat. If you can bomb the ever-loving fuck out of an enemy army and not give a shit about the surrounding countryside, you're
Yeah.
invincible. Which, I mean, again, that raises the question, how did the fucking Decepticons lose? Because I can't help but think...
Because
that...
the Decepticons had factional infighting.
Yeah, alright, there you go. Because, I mean, I can't help but thinking if the Decepticons got their shit together and just carpet-bombed most of Earth, they would win.
Actually, in Transformers Prime, that happens. Starscream is... Everyone thinks he's dead. So Megatron brings in a replacement.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Dude,
Named Dreadwing.
right up his windy asshole. Now this is a Bayonetta fight. I in fact remember this fight. Remember when you're surfing in the typhoon and fighting the giant snake?
Yes.
That was great.
This is why I say Platinum has one game that they refine as time goes on.
With occasional lapses.
Yeah, Korra!
I still enjoyed it.
It was good from a gameplay perspective, but terrible from an everything else perspective.
Yeah. Well, at least the story was inoffensive.
Yeah, that's true.
It didn't do anything to advance the narrative of Korra, but it didn't do anything to ruin it either.
That's a good point.
So, I mean, it's already better than Season 3.
That was good.
Yeah, I have my moments.
I actually kind of liked Season 3, though.
Season 3 had great characters, but the plot was... eh.
Yeah.
That said, though,
The spirits are back. Deal with it.
Yeah. Well, it just happened. Is he throwing a tantrum? Oh. Yeah.
I did not see that coming.
The Insecticons for the long bomb.
I thought he was just I thought he was literally throwing a tantrum.
That would have been amazing, but unfortunately, no.
But unfortunately, no, he was just doing a better job than Starscream.
Yep. Because Menasor with the long bomb is...
And burden the Autobots with your incompetence.
You work for them now.
We are helping. Did you ever see that episode of Reboot? When all the people got stupid? And he told them, well, you're on their team now?
After them, before Starscream does something stupid.
Oh, come on. It's
all right.
That ship has sailed.
Alright, we'll see you next time, folks.
Bye, everybody.
We'll start up the next episode when you're out of the menu screen.
Transformers!